Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Naomi T. Grant. If this is your first time here on my channel, I focus on content surrounding beauty, fashion, and lifestyle. So if you guys are interested in content like that, make sure that you guys subscribe to my channel. It's totally free and it helps out the channel a lot. Also, like this video or dislike it if you don't. It doesn't really matter. Just engage with me in whatever way. It helps my channel grow. Leave a comment if you have any questions, and share this video if you know anybody who might find this information helpful. So in today's video, I will be sharing how I get my hair like this. Basically how I bleach my hair, the steps that I took to get my hair from black to blonde, and how I maintain it. If you guys are new to my channel, this is one of my first videos. I'll pop up a picture of how my hair used to be. For years I was bald. I had no hair. I had a really low cut, and that was my style for years. And then I recently decided to grow my hair out, and when I started you know, once my hair kind of grew out to a certain length, I decided to bleach it, and I really enjoy my hair this color. I think it suits my complexion really well, and yeah, and I've been maintaining it like this. I haven't done anything like gone to a hair salon. I'm not a professional by any means. I have bleached my hair and had short hair like this years ago. Maybe if I can find a picture, I'll pop it up. So I am not new to playing around with my hair and coloring my hair. So when I was looking up videos, it was just kind of like to get myself familiar on how to do it again. But I did learn a few things on how to get my hair to this white-ish color. This is something I've never done before, and I really like it a lot. So if you guys are interested in this process, in a second you guys are going to see how I got from that. I'll pop up a little clip of how my hair looks in the beginning and how I get it like this. And yeah, if you're interested, keep on watching. First, this is my hair. Nothing really, I haven't done anything with my hair for the past 2 days usually. And I'll show you guys how I style my hair at the end of the video. I'll show you guys what I usually do. Usually it's styled, usually has a lot of products in it. Anything that's still in it is just products from a few days ago. I don't recommend washing your hair before doing this. Kind of leave your hair dirty, if that makes sense. I have not washed my hair in maybe 2 or 3 days. So it has whatever products are already in it. First thing you want to do is you want to comb through your hair. So comb through it completely. I usually recolor my hair every 2.5 weeks to 3 weeks. Also, just in case y'all cannot see. Yeah. So you see how my roots are black. And I'll wait 2.5 weeks to 3 weeks for me to do that. Put Vaseline around the edge of your hairline and around here, because you don't want to lighten like your skin itself or bleach your skin itself, because you can do that. So I'm gonna go grab my Vaseline. I forgot to put it on my table. Any Vaseline will do. Petroleum jelly. Basically, it doesn't have to be the Vaseline brand. Okay, I'm back with my Vaseline. This is like the oldest Vaseline in the world. Regular 100% petroleum jelly. It's fine. So that's how much I'm gonna take. It's a lot. I'm probably not gonna use all of it, but I don't mind it being excessive, you know? And I just rub it around. I've seen videos where people put the Vaseline all over their scalp. I don't do that. I find that product doesn't like process that well when I have it in my scalp. I just put it around my hairline. Even right here, like with my what are these called? I don't know what these called. What are these called? I mean, I know these are my edges, but I feel like there's a term for the hair that grows here. I don't know. And it looks good to me. Yeah, I did not use. That's how much I have left. I didn't need all of that. Now we're actually going to make the bleach concoction. Okay, focus. And I'm going to show you guys what I use. So I try to use all of the same brand. So Clario Professionals, is that the name of the brand? BW2. This is the extra strength powder lightener. This is just what I use. I've actually used other ones other than this. If there are other ones that I see on Amazon, because everything's going to be linked down below, I will link it down below that I've used in the past, but they pretty much all work the same in my personal experience. So this is what I use, and then I mix 40 developer from the same brand and 30 developer. And let me tell you why I do that. I find that 30 developer doesn't make my hair light enough, and 40 developer makes my hair it processes it too fast. So I find that it makes my scalp tingle. So when I mix them both, it's like a nice balance. So that's why I use both. And I just take one of these clear like Chinese food takeout soup containers, and I'm actually gonna measure it this time so I can let you guys know how much I use of each thing. Alright, so it actually comes with a scooper. I mean, the scooper doesn't say what the measurements are, but I'm sure it says it somewhere on the container. But it comes with a scooper, and I'm gonna start off by doing 2. I'm gonna do 3 scoops. Actually, I'm gonna start with 2. I'm gonna take 1 scoop out. Let's start with 2. Now, I am going to measure the developer, and this is 1 tablespoon. So I'm gonna start 1 tablespoon of 30 developer, 2 tablespoons of 30 developer. Let me use, I have 2 things of this, but this is almost empty. Yeah, like barely anything here. Alright, I'm gonna get the other one. Alright, a little bit overfill, but 1, 2. Okay, try to keep it balanced. I'm gonna go in with, can you see this little brush? This is how I'm gonna apply it on my hair. Also, this will be linked down below, and I like to just mix it together and swirl it together. The consistency that you want to get is something like really, you want it to be really creamy, and you want to mix it until there's no more lumps. You don't want it to be too watery. If you find that you are doing it and it's a little bit too watery, just add more powder. And if you find that it's too thick, then add a little bit more developer. Alright, now this is a good consistency, and I don't have a lot of hair in my head, like my scalp isn't so big, so this is enough for my full head, and I might even have some left over. So I'm going to show you guys how I apply it now. That I have the consistency that I want, and I have the bleach basically made still. So I'm going to put on my cape. Everything that I use, I'll link down in the description box. I'm also going to put on gloves. Now, although my nails are on its way out, shout out to Ashley, my nail tech. She is incredible. I'll link her down below because she's thebomb.com. I still want to protect my nails. This isn't something you really want on your skin anyway. Let's do this now. Now, when I first did this, to achieve my super blonde look from black hair, I actually did it twice. Now, I did it twice in a matter of 2 days, and it basically strips all the color out your hair. Now that my hair is already blonde, I don't really have to do that. What I like to do, I'm actually gonna get a mirror because, come on, I need a mirror. Let me get my mirror. And a tip, I like to do the perimeter, and then I do everything else after that. So the bleach all over my scalp. I took off my gloves, but as you guys can see, this is it. All over my scalp. Okay. Now, when I was first doing this with completely black hair, like my natural hair color, I left it in my scalp for an hour and 45 minutes. I don't have to do that now. That's going to take too long, and I don't need to over process my hair. And I also did it twice. So yeah, if you're really trying to go from your natural, if you have natural brown, dark brown, black hair to platinum blonde, you're going to have to do it twice, and you're going to have to leave it in your hair for over an hour, like an hour, from an hour to an hour and 45 minutes. But because my hair is already blonde and I'm technically just doing touch-ups, I'm only going to leave it in my hair for about 30 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes, because we don't want to over process it. I have over processed my hair. In fact, the last time I did my hair, I over processed it before I went on my trip, and it just left my scalp feeling really dry, and my hair follicles just look fried, and it ended up looking normal after a few days. But yeah, we don't want that. Anyway, I'm now going to put a shower cap over my head, because the shower cap is going to allow it to just get really warm. I wouldn't recommend sitting under a dryer because I have never done it. I don't think I think the heat might not be good for all the chemicals that's in it, but shower cap does well. Also, because this is a lot of chemicals, having it in a shower cap is not going to bother your eyes or anything like that. Like, you know what I mean? You don't want to sit around with this product and your head just kind of free for anywhere between 30 minutes to 45 minutes if you're doing it from the beginning, from an hour. Like, it's just too much chemicals. So let's bag it up, pop that on our head, and I will come back to you guys when I'm about to take it out. Y'all, so it's been about 30 minutes and that's how my head looks. I am going to wash this out of my hair. So what I do to wash my hair when I'm bleaching it, and also washing my hair regularly with bleach hair, I use the Shimmering Lights. This is purple shampoo. This is great for blonde, platinum blonde, silver hair. It says blonde and silver hair. I use a little bit of it. It's purple. That's why I call it purple shampoo, in a purple bottle. And I'm going to shampoo my hair right now.
6 miles on Friday morning.
Stars shining bright above me. Night breezes seem to whisper sycamore tree.
Okay guys, so as you guys saw in my previous clip, you guys saw the back. It looks like it has a little bit of like yellow to it. My hair is completely bleached from root to tip. The color went through and it did what it's supposed to do. But the next step is really, really important, and it is toning your hair. That's going to lift some of that yellow color so that it looks more white and not as yellow. So that's what I'm going to do next. I'm going to show you guys how I mix up my toner. You always want to apply toner on your hair when your hair's still a little bit wet. Alright, show you guys how I create my toner, which is the next step to get rid of any of the yellow tones in my hair. So I'm gonna go in with my toner. So this is the toner that I use. Let me focus it. I will link it down below. And I'm gonna take a little bit of it. So here's my container. That's how much I have in it, like that much. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit more. Okay, so bam, it's that. And then you're gonna add in your developer. I'm gonna use a 40 developer with this one. Okay, I'm eyeballing it basically. That's how it looks. Okay, you don't really need a lot of this. You just need it to coat your head. And it kind of, you want it to look like slimy. I have it in for 30 minutes. So in the same way that I applied the bleach, I'm going to apply the toner. use the rest of it all over my head. Really? No eyes were hurt in the process of creating this video. Okay, so I have my toner in. I have my cap that I was using before. I'm just gonna let it sit on my head for 30 minutes. And after that, I'm going to wash it with the purple shampoo. And then after I do that, I'm going to do a deep conditioner. I'm gonna leave that deep conditioner in my hair for about maybe an hour. Maybe an hour. You can leave it in for longer. But I'm gonna leave it in for like 30 minutes to an hour. Why do I move my hand every single time that I talk? Very strange. Anyway, I'll get back with you guys after I take the toner out of my hair. Okay, so this is now my hair after I toned it for 20 minutes and I took it out. This is how it looks. You see it looks a little bit more on the platinum side. Turn around. Okay. Now, I just want to let you guys know what I use to rinse it out, to wash it out of my hair. I use the Shimmering Lights Purple Shampoo. So after I used the Shimmering Lights Purple Shampoo, I wanted to use something that was a little bit more nourishing for my hair. So I used this shampoo right here. I really like this line. Total Body Black Earth Shampoo 2-in-1 hair and body wash. So you can use this on your body as well. It smells so good. I actually have their hair grease. I'll show that to you guys as well. I will link everything down in the description bar, but I really like this brand, and it works to really nourish my hair. I feel like my hair just feels a lot more moisturized and just feels a lot nicer when I use that after the purple shampoo. So after I do that, I like to do a deep treatment, deep conditioner, leave-in conditioner, whatever term it's called. I go in with the Shea Moisture Raw Shea Butter Deep Treatment Mask. And this is how it looks like. I will link it down below as well. And now with this, you can put your cap back on if you really want it to penetrate deeper. Or you can just leave it in and just relax, because it really feels like a mask over your hair. And because your hair is going to be platinum white anyway, it pretty much blends right in. Like after I rub it in a little bit, it's gonna blend right in. So you could just leave it and run errands if you want, or you can put a cap on just to let it penetrate a little bit deeper, because it'll capture the moisture. Deep conditioned my hair for about an hour, and I took it all out. My hair is still a little bit damp. I pretty much like towel dried it. Not even, like, just kind of patted it so that it wasn't like dripping wet, but you still want your hair to be wet to do the next few steps. So this is how my hair looks. This is how I achieved this look. Okay, so let's get to the next steps. So my hair's wet. So this is the mousse that I use, the styling mousse that I use on my hair. This is from the brand The Dew. I got this from Target. So this is texture foam. This is really good. It's controlling mousse, so it's not really to define curls. This is perfect for stuff like this because it's going to really like keep my hair slicked down. So you can like go and like put it right directly in your head if you wanted to. I like to do like 5 to 7 pumps and basically make my hair like white with it all around. Okay, I don't really need to brush it because my hair is really straight right now. But if my hair wasn't straight and my hair was curly, I would use a brush to kind of style it in the way that I like it. So how I usually like to do it is I like this side of my hair to basically be slicked down and then kind of swoop the rest. I don't have a lot of hair to swoop it, but that's basically like the pattern. I keep it slicked down there and I just smooth it out in the back. This is the wrapping paper. I literally opened it up and it's all over the place. I'm gonna have to fix it. But I take just one strip of it, right? And you usually go like this way I like to like do one going this way from the back to the front, right? And you can like tie it depending on like, I look like a evil villain, depending on the size of your hair, or you can just tie it in the front. Usually the old ones I usually get, you can only tie it one time. This is new. I've never tried this brand before. This is from Kiss. But if I can find this on Amazon, I'll link it down below. If not, I'll link the ones that I had before, because I bought those from Amazon. And then I'm gonna also wrap it again. And I'm gonna do one more. You can tie it twice, you can tie it once. I like to tie it twice. These are really big. Yeah, the other ones aren't as big as these. This is really nice. And then I'm gonna do one more. So this is how it looks. This is how it looks in the back. And the only thing that's out is like the top. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my do-rag on to just cover this top area so that it's just not out, you know, and it's still like slicked down. Put on my do-rag and I just kind of like pull it so that it's really slick. So I pull down the back and I'm gonna just let it sit. Honestly, I wouldn't sleep in it because like this paper part is kind of uncomfortable and you can hear it when you move. I say because my hair is so short and my hair isn't very thick, I pretty much can leave it on my head anywhere between 15 to 30 minutes. The longest maybe an hour. It doesn't take an hour to dry. I'm not going to sit under a dryer. You can sit under a dryer, but I don't have an overhead dryer and I'm just going to let it air dry and watch some TV. And when I'm finished with it, I'll come back and show you guys the finished look and how my hair looks at the end. Alright, so after I took off my wrap and did all the things, this is how it looks like. Right after I take my hair off out of the do-rag and take the wraps off, my hair is just like super wavy and silky and kind of flat and one-dimensional. Like the first day my hair is like still very structured and really straight. I really like how it looks like after a day or two. Okay, so now that you guys saw how I go through the process of bleaching my hair, this is like a few days later. I just wanted to share with you guys something that I did a little bit differently. I actually went and toned my hair one more time. So usually when I tone my hair, I leave my toner in between like 30 minutes to 45 minutes. I know it says just to do it for 30 minutes, but I usually go between that. And when I toned my hair the first time, I only toned it for about 20 minutes and I felt like my hair still looked a little brassy. Now you guys see my hair doesn't look as brassy. So I toned it one more time to get my hair a little, to take or lift any of that like brassy yellow tone colors in my hair. So I like this look a lot more. One other thing that I really want to talk about is, and I showed the products that I use, but I just want to show you guys how I wrap my hair, how I style my hair, things like that. So one of the most important things when you bleach or color your hair is to keep your hair hydrated, because if your hair is dry, you are going to cause your hair to break, which is going to cause damage to your hair. Bleaching and coloring your hair already is like causing damage to your hair because you're stripping it of its natural oils, natural color, and you're just doing a lot. You're adding chemicals to it. So a quick way on how I make sure that my hair is hydrated and not dry, I wet it. I take water, put it all over my head, and just kind of get it at a place where it basically is like as if I took a shower and I towel dried it. After I do that, I go in with my styling mousse and put that all over my head, which you guys have seen, and I either will brush it down a little bit or just kind of slick it down and let my hair kind of do its natural thing. And then I go in with this hair grease here just to add a little bit of oil to my hair. And then I used to just go in with my do-rag. This I bought from the beauty supply store. All of the products that I mentioned will be linked down below. I have links from Amazon, Sally's, and also Target. I was trying to find them all in one place, but it was hard to find specifics. And if I have any substitutes or other recommendations, I will link them down below for you guys, just so you have options. But I decided to purchase this product after seeing someone use it on Instagram. And I got this from Amazon, and it's like a silk wrap for your edges. And I feel like this is really great for anyone who has really short hair. And for example, like if I slick down and put like styling mousse on my edges or like some gel or something, and I wanted my edges to keep its like defined style, putting this on top has been, I feel, more effective than using just a regular do-rag, because the do-rag sometimes leaves a dent on my forehead or on the perimeter of my hairline. It's just like takes away from the look and sometimes ruins my edges. But with this, it really does slick down the front. So I put this on, and then I put on my do-rag, and that's how I go to sleep. So that's how I maintain my hair. So another thing that I want to talk about when it comes to the texture of my hair, as you guys can see, I'm gonna get in a little closer, and the texture of my hair is really straight right now. I have really fine hair. I've never had really like coarse or really full hair. My hair is really fine. So after using chemicals in my hair texture changed, and it looks a lot more straight. This only lasts for maybe like about a week, and then my hair starts to grow a little bit, and my curls start kind of coming through. The texture starts to basically go back to its natural state. When it goes back to that state, I'm still able to get a slick down look by doing what I said. So I just wet my hair. I use my styling mousse. I use my hair grease, and I do everything that I just said. If anything, when my hair gets a little curlier, I might have to use a brush to kind of brush through my curls just to make sure the product gets through. But then I slick it down, and I don't sit under the dryer. I let it air dry, and my hair can still get down to the slick look, which I really do prefer. I think with short colored hair, I just like how it looks slicked down. It kind of reminds me of I like a pixie cut in a way. So I like how it looks like that. That's just my hair texture. That's just how my hair is. So yeah, that's what I usually do to maintain my hair. Of course, if you guys have any questions, if I missed anything and I wasn't really detailed about something, feel free to let me know down in the comments down below, and I will love to answer any questions. Also, if you have any suggestions, feel free to leave them down below as well. I've had people like write me on Instagram and give me suggestions for certain things that I can use for my hair. I personally like to use the products that I use just because they're easily accessible, and I can go to my local beauty supply store and pick up any 1 or 2 things if I'm missing it. Although Amazon is very convenient, I just find it's just so much it's more affordable if I can. Honestly, sometimes Amazon upcharges things by $2 or $3 different dollars, $2 or $3 sometimes, and if I can just walk and pick something up at my local beauty supply store, I just prefer it. But I know that there are better quality products out there. I just try to get what is just very convenient. Another thing that I need to mention is my goal is not hair growth. I'm not doing this to my hair and trying to take care of it with the goal of it growing. I have no problem with cutting all my hair off if I damage it. In fact, I had damaged my hair when I was coloring it because I processed it for too long, and I cut it and grew it out. So if you are someone who is scared of like cutting your hair off or scared of damaging your hair, then I have to say go to a professional, go to a hair salon. If you are working with a professional, and they obviously will know, or hopefully if you go to someone who knows what they're doing and they're really good at what they're doing, they will treat your hair in a way where they want your hair to, like, you know, grow and not break, and because they want you to come back and stuff like that. I'm just able to experiment a little bit more because I don't fear my hair breaking and something happening to it. I'll just cut it off and start again. Like, it's not that serious for me. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Of course, if you guys do not agree with any of the steps that I used in this video, that is totally fine. If you are someone who thinks you have a better way and you know you have some suggestions and ways in which someone should color their hair, feel free to do your own video. It's not easy to do. I was actually kind of wary on doing this video because I know I'm not a professional and I don't want anyone to be like, oh my god, I can't believe you use that product, or this brand is canceled, don't you realize we don't use that anymore? I don't care. I use what I have. I use what is easy for me to find, and when I find better products and I start doing something different, whether it's a suggestion that you guys made or I upgraded and started to use something different, I will share that with you guys again. I have no problem with doing another video in the future for you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure that you guys like, share, and subscribe. It really does help out the channel. Whether you like this video or dislike it, I've come to a point where I realize no matter how big or small your channel is, there's always going to be someone to dislike it. And in fact, that never stops my videos from growing. In fact, it actually helps increase engagement. So if you don't like it and you're one of those people who thumbs down videos, like literally watch the whole video and thumbs it down, that is totally fine. It's still, in fact, sharing my video to more people, and that is the goal. So do whatever you feel the need to do, whatever makes you happy. Follow me on my other social media platforms. Shop my website, naomitgrant.com/Naomi, if you want to buy any of my body butters, body scrubs, all of that. Also, I forgot to mention, I have some pieces on my Poshmark. I will link that down below as well, so you guys can shop my closet if you guys are interested. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.